Hey guys, it's Artie. Welcome back to Cozy Room.
Womb, girl.
Womb, girl. Hi, it's me, Anya, and welcome back to Cozy Room Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to Cozy Womb Podcast. This is a podcast about parenting, podcasting about parenting, being honest and telling you how to prepare and deal. Today is episode 23. Cover your mouth. Cover your mouth. I cannot stand when a child does not have the manners, the know-how, enough to know if you're coughing, cover your mouth. If you're going to sneeze, put it in your arm. Like, basics. My dad was big on manners, big on washing your hands, speaking when you walk into a room, no elbows on the table, saying your prayers before you ate, big on having manners when you ask for things, you know? And kids today barely have any manners, okay? Kids have to have manners. It's how they become better people to other people as they grow. I can't stand seeing kids talk really close to someone who's eating, or talk over someone who's sitting down, or I don't even like people who walk into a room while I'm sitting down watching something and just stand in the room to watch it. If you would like to watch it with, cool, have a seat. But I don't even like people standing over me. I don't let my children watch me eat if they're not eating. I don't let them stand in front of people who are eating and ask for what they have, because you're not starving, okay? But kids can only do what they see. And kids cannot show you the manners they have if they haven't seen or heard another person have manners. And that's what I want to talk about today, okay? Get these kids to stop coughing with their mouth open. Let's talk about our kids having manners. But first, let's do these table topics. Okay, so table topics is some fun discussion. Let's talk, gather, and get into each other's heads card questions. You can find them at tabletopics.com. If you use my code CHANBEPODDIN, you can get 15% off your order. And the stack that I am going over today is called What Would You Do? And this stack, I really think it challenges ethics and getting to know where you stand on a integrity level. So the first card I have is it the responsibility of the public school system to teach morals? No. As a parent, I will say no, but it is a school's responsibility to give examples of where the morals that you were already taught by your parents come in this classroom, in education, in how you treat others in your class. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. Next question. Would you vote for a politician who lied on a job resume early in his career about graduating from a prestigious university? Honestly, I think to be in politics, you have to be a liar. Okay? Everybody in politics is lying about something. And if you're really paying attention to politics, a lot of these politicians who are making hundreds of dollars per hour are in debt, bankrupt, drug addiction. They're just regular people out here, but they just have more money to get into more trouble than we do. Okay? And that's what I see. Don't forget to check tabletopics.com. Use code CHANBEPODDIN to go ahead and get 15% off. Now, let's get back into the show. Hey guys, I hope that you're enjoying the show. This is Cozy Womb Podcast, and I just want to let you know that there is show merch. Where? Cozy Womb Shop with Teespring. And don't forget to check out the podcast books on lulu.com. Now back to the show. Thank you for tuning in to this one-woman show, one-woman podcast. My name is Shan, and I am the mom of the girls. And if you would like to know more about me and these podcasts, check out CHANBEPODDIN.com and my TikTok.
Here we go.
Back to the show. Kids will do what they see and won't do what people won't show them. So if you don't say please and thank you, your kids will not say please and thank you. If you don't teach your children how to share and have patience, because in life, they will be tested and they will have to have patience. My patience is tried when I'm behind someone going 15 miles per hour in a 30. My patience is tried when I have an appointment and the doctor is not seeing me at the time when they're supposed to see me and I have somewhere else to go. My patience is tried when I order items from Walgreens to do a pickup. I park in the right parking spot and I wait and tell them I'm there for 12 minutes. Nobody comes out. So I end up having to take myself and the girls out the car to walk in the store to stand in the line, completely defeating the fact that I did Walgreens pickup. Okay, my patience is tested. So if you are scrambling to make sure everything your child asks for is given to them fast and on the double, you're setting them up for failure, because life doesn't work like that. People outside your home don't care what time your child gets their cookies, what time your child gets this, how fast it is, how cold it is. They don't care. So start teaching your child, patience now. Okay? People care less about your wants and needs as you get older. And that is a sad reality that a lot of kids struggle with when they're given everything and their parents bend over backwards to give them everything and have an ease. And then they get out in the real world and they realize, oh my God, these people are horrible. My parents would never. Duh, that's your parents. Your parents set you up for failure. Life doesn't. Okay? Life is going to do a few things. Show you what you haven't been prepared for and show you why you prepared. Okay? So wherever you lie in that equation as a parent, you better fix it. You better fix it or you better keep at it. Okay? A lot of kids push past you because no one taught them how to say excuse me to be able to pass. And honestly, I think a lot of that has to do with hierarchy, racism, when someone is squeezing past people without saying anything just so they don't have to say anything. Well, kudos. You do have to say something. If you cannot open your arms and do a whole turnaround 360 without hitting something, that means you need to say excuse me when you pass them. When I'm in a store and I'm in the aisle and I want to pass somebody that's looking at something on the opposite side, I say excuse me. And when I see my kids walking past somebody, they're not all the way in their way, but they're crossing past them while they're looking at something on the shelf, I tell them you need to say excuse me. Okay? That's manners. That's what parents are supposed to do. Before you touch things that no one gave you, you need to learn to ask first. That is taught at home, not in a classroom. My oldest had to learn that very quick with my friends, touching their food without asking. Not that my friends wouldn't give them the food, but you never asked. You just can't invite yourself to other people's things. We all have to come together to teach our children, not just a mom and dad. It takes a village, for real. The hand over mouth is an essential way to not spread germs. Okay? The sneezing in the arm or the sleeve of what you have, that's okay. We can wash it. These clothes are going to be dirty at the end of the day anyway. All right? Kids will reciprocate it if you do it, if you show it. Especially if you go out to eat in restaurants, people are always judging you in public to see how your kids act. You go on a plane, people are judging you to see how your kids act. I get secondhand embarrassment when I see kids acting a fool in public, but then I have to remind myself as a parent, oh, they do that because they let them do that at home. Oh, okay, let me mind my business. All right? Lower your chances of embarrassment and tell your kids to cover their mouth at home. That way, when they get in public, it's automatic. That way, when they go in the classroom, it's automatic. That way, when they're in front of complete strangers, it's automatic. All right? Teach your child how to cover their mouth. Thank you very much, and thank you for listening to Cozy Womb Podcast. And don't forget, you can support the podcast in the show notes with the link for Red Circle, or I would really appreciate you dropping a review on Apple Podcast app or Spotify, or you could go ahead and get something while giving something by going to the Cozy Womb shop at cozywombshop.teespring.com and purchasing you something. I appreciate you. I will check you next time. Peace. Bye.
Bye.
When you visit Arizona, time is measured in moments, not minutes. Like the moment you see the Grand Canyon for the first time. Visit a new state of mind. Learn more at hereyouareaz.com.